Buenas tardes, amigos, amigas, from the Ajijic Plaza. We're at the Black and White Coffee Shop here in the Plaza Central. And we've got Abby, and she's been in previous videos. She has Spanish lessons going on as she's teaching. And not only that, she's a student at the Guadalajara University, but she's a certified Spanish instructor, and she can help you, and she's been helping a lot of people already. We're going to talk a little bit, and she's going to give us some information about the classes she teaches and that are offered just one block from here over at the Peacock Garden. So once again, here's Abby. She's going to give us an update. She's got more people going now.
Right.
Okay, happy.
Yeah, I mean, last time we talked, we were just starting. And we're every Wednesday at the Peacock Garden. This is more like a free activity or tip-based activity. This is a way so that I can advertise my services as a teacher. I do have a TKT certificate. This is for teaching English, and I am also native speaker from Spanish, claro. And you can come anytime. You don't have to be my student. It's a very fun activity, right? We vary the topic every week, and I give you helpful sentences, helpful words, right? And that's what we do every Wednesday. Do you have questions about it? How it works? I don't know. What should I keep telling you?
Yeah, the location is one, and then we're gonna get into some other stuff. We'll talk about this because we get a lot of people come down here and struggle. Last week, someone said it was a gentleman. He was doing the Spanish translation on the telephone, and he was struggling. He doesn't know what his app is. I don't know what app I use. I don't know. Is it this one or this one?
And then
those kind of people need help. So you can help people.
Absolutely, and like Google Translator needs a lot of context. Like it often will give you a weird thing, right? So
yes, it does.
If you're traveling, right? It has happened to you for sure.
Years.
And so when you are in a Spanish-speaking country, I think to connect with the people, because not everybody speaks English, right? Over here is very common. But I think once you know some Spanish, you connect a lot deeper with the culture, right?
It opens up a lot of doors, too.
Absolutely, because, we can speak Spanish, a lot of us, in English, a lot of us, but then there are a lot more people that you can talk to, right? And I don't know, I think
It
if you're
also
here,
helps in emergency situation.
Absolutely, good point.
Especially, you want to talk about that?
Yes. I think, tourists talk, they need, to order stuff, right? To buy stuff. That's a very common thing, but also for security, as you said, like health and everything. It is very important to be able to get by in a country that speaks a different language. So, absolutely. That's why we are called Conecta. That's a Facebook group. You can find us like that. Conecta Spanish Conversation Club, Ajijic and Guadalajara. You can look for us in Facebook. And over there I also upload different tools, right? Like books and different tools so you can learn more.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, we're gonna about you have quite a number of students. You've grown a little bit, and your students are from where? What countries?
Well, actually, many. That's very fun. My students are mostly from the United States, of course. A lot of them are also from Canada, but I have taught also French people from France, people from Holland, German people, French. I already said French, but like mainly those,
Mainly the English, Canadians too.
Canadians, Canadians, French, German, and Dutch are the nationalities I've taught most.
I was just thinking, you remind me of my Spanish instructor in San Miguel de Allende.
Oh, do I?
I took 4 lessons there at the Biblioteca there years ago, and then I continued with Duolingo. But what you're teaching will enhance the Duolingos and everything else too, right?
Absolutely. Also, Duolingo, something is good about Duolingo is that it will give you a very, how can I say, like average or a Spanish that it would be understood in most places, right? But a lot of Latin American countries have their own words, right?
Yes.
So Duolingo sometimes skips, I don't know how to say regionalismos, but like local words, right? So
Yes.
once you're in a certain country, that's also cool. Like you can learn, there's so many ways to say the same thing.
What do you think about rocket language? You ever hear of that?
No, what's that? Rocket language?
Okay, well, we want, but your core or your classes now, people can get a side, go on the side, and also speak in a group and practice with each other. Is that correct?
Yes. So basically, because at some point I do want you to graduate and not need me anymore. Of course, that's what you are, the point of learning, right? And then, so my students travel, they leave, they come back, right? So this is a way for me to also advertise my personal classes, like my individual classes. And even if you are not a student, or if you are, you have this free activity, so you can practice, what we talked about in class, or what you already know, right?
Right. It helps. And that's what I do. I practice for the last 4 years since I've been coming to Mexico. I practice everything with the local Mexican residents and expats. We practice a lot, and people like you. I want to mention, we were just, Gabby was just at the coffee club.
Mm-hmm.
We had how many people? 8, 9 people there?
Last time? Or?
Just now, about
Oh, yeah, over there, yes.
10 minutes ago. And
We're having
Gabby's
very
helping
interesting
out
conversation.
there. Yeah. So we had nice conversation, which we share. Our Spanish, what we learn, and we share that with Abby, and she helps us out there too.
And I do want to mention one big important thing is that some people might be scared of trying, right? And I just want to remind you, wherever you are learning a language, try to remind yourself how you were like a kid when, if you fall, it doesn't matter. If you say something wrong, it doesn't matter. So once you are learning a new language, you have to like recover, reprogram yourself, like to be, to have that kid mentality again, and feel comfortable by making mistakes and trying, because it only makes you learn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people are too afraid of learning a language because they don't want to sound silly,
They
right?
don't want to take classes.
Yeah, forget about that. Embrace the error, and not only the error, but feel comfortable by trying new things. That's very important. And of course, this is a very fun activity. That's what we're trying to do, to make it enjoyable, right?
Yes. Because when people are struggling with their Duolingo, they don't know what apps I don't know. What app am I on? It's pretty good. They get confused when they first get down here. They're not down here for a long time. And you would also suggest maybe getting prepared, even if you're like coming down here. People who might be thinking about retirement, what would be a good way they could get prepared before they come here and take a class with you?
I think they can come prepared or not. They can, I say welcome,
Yes.
to anybody.
They can start from scratch.
Yes, absolutely. Not a problem. I do think that it is great learning any language, because it opens your world, basically, right? It even helps your mind, Like studies have shown that music and learning a new language are one of the best activities to improve your brain skills, right?
Oh, yes, indeed. I come from a family of some musicians, and Abby plays
I do, yeah.
jazz flute, and she plays jazz and other type of material. And she's just excellent. She comes here and plays the Plaza for everyone. And you were playing with Peter,
Sergio.
Heavy Novato.
Yes, Heavy.
Heavy?
No, his Facebook is Sergio Heavy, I think.
Yes.
Yes. My Instagram is abby.nosabenada, like knows nothing. I do upload also our information when we play, if you want to come see us. And it's very fun to come here and play. I really like it too.
Yes, and she's an excellent musician as well. Very talented, educated, and here to help you. Now, I just wanted to say one more thing. How can people reach you? Do they go just down to the Peacock Garden? And at what day, on what day, and at what time?
Well, you can reach me many ways. You can find my Facebook group. It's called Conecta. Conversation Club, Ajijic, and GDL, Guadalajara. Also, you can come to the Peacock Garden. This is Colón, right?
Colón. It's right steps just outside of the plaza.
It's like in the middle of the street going to the Malecón. It's a beautiful garden. It actually has peacocks.
Yes.
It's a little house, like a garden that we are.
It's a beautiful garden there too, as well. And you
can have margaritas. You can have cheese table and many other things. And that's another way. And you can also find me on Instagram, abi.nosabenada. Like knows nothing. Yes,
again,
I think I can.
Spell it out so it's easier for the
So
viewers.
absolutely. So ABI dot N like sorry dot
Go ahead, it's okay.
N
You want to? Let's go again. Let's go again.
S
You want to
again.
start again? Okay.
Sí. ABI dot NOSABENADA. So no sabe nada, like knows nothing. I mean, I do know Spanish and English, but I also like philosophy.
Oh yeah, we were talking about philosophy too. We share a lot of the same viewpoints. Too.
Right. So that's how you can find me. And I don't know if you want to share something else. But thank you so much for the interview, by the way.
We want to thank you, mucho gusto, and thanks for everything you do for everyone here.
To you do a lot of things here.
Well, you know, it's nothing compared to what you're doing here and with the culture and everything.
Same.
So thanks. You got all that information, everyone. Go down to the Peacock Garden once again on Wednesdays. You don't need to struggle with your app phones and struggle with your, I don't know, I don't know what. Because they struggle. People are struggling. They're holding their phones in their hands and they're struggling. And I know what it's like. When I first came here, was mostly I was holding the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right. And to be honest,
which is good for beginners, for beginners, but enhancing it with some of your classes and picking up Spanish classes.
Anything that you're learning, the best way to learn it is doing it, right? So if you want to speak Spanish, speaking Spanish is the best way.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Thanks again, Abby. And I may even step down for some conversational Spanish there at the Peacock Gardens on Wednesday. So if you always come by, you probably see me there. Okay. Adios. Thanks for viewing, everyone. Tap on that notification bell and you'll be notified of upcoming videos. Thanks for viewing. Thanks again, Abby. All right.